The USS Gerald R. Ford, the world's largest and most advanced aircraft carrier, recently faced a harrowing experience when it encountered a deadly super typhoon. This incident tested both the ship's advanced technologies and the resilience of its crew. The USS Gerald R. Ford, CVN-78, is recognized as the pinnacle of modern naval engineering. This aircraft carrier, the largest in the world, represents a substantial leap forward with its advanced technologies and design improvements. One of its most notable features is the Electromagnetic Aircraft Launch System, EMALS, which replaces the traditional steam catapults. EMALS allows for smoother and more efficient launching of aircraft, reducing wear and tear on both the planes and the ship's systems. Additionally, the carrier boasts advanced radar systems that enhance its surveillance and combat capabilities, making it a formidable presence in any naval theater. At the time of the storm, the USS Gerald R. Ford was on an extended deployment in the Pacific Ocean. This mission was part of a broader set of operations that included multinational exercises and NATO support in the Mediterranean Sea. The carrier's deployment underscored its strategic importance in demonstrating U.S. naval power and fostering international military cooperation. The storm was initially detected by the carrier's sophisticated radar systems, which identified it as a standard typhoon. However, conditions quickly escalated and the storm developed into a super typhoon with wind speeds exceeding 150 miles per hour and waves towering over 50 feet. This transformation into one of the most intense storms recorded in recent history put the carrier and its crew to the test. The extreme intensity of the super typhoon caused severe pitching and rolling, challenging the stability and structural integrity of the carrier. Despite the advanced stabilization systems on board, the ship faced significant stress. Crew members had to secure equipment and maintain critical systems amid the violent conditions. The ship's design, which includes improvements in the flight deck layout and damage control systems, proved crucial in managing the storm's impact. During the storm, the carrier's crew demonstrated exceptional resilience and coordination. Their efforts in securing the ship and managing the systems prevented more severe damage. The experience highlighted the importance of rigorous training and preparedness for extreme weather conditions, a core aspect of naval operations. The aftermath of the storm revealed some structural damage to the carrier, but it remained operational thanks to the crew's swift and effective response. Damage control teams worked tirelessly to repair affected areas and restore full functionality. This incident provided valuable insights into the performance of the carrier's systems under extreme conditions, contributing to future improvements in naval engineering and operational procedures. In addition to the challenges posed by the storm, the carrier's post-storm inspection led to an unexpected discovery. The violent weather had unearthed a previously unknown shipwreck nearby, sparking interest among naval historians and researchers. This discovery added a historical dimension to the incident as efforts began to explore and identify the wreck. Such findings can offer new perspectives on maritime history and naval operations in the region. When the super typhoon hit, the crew of the USS Gerald R. Ford had to act fast. They made sure all the equipment and aircraft on board were secured to prevent any damage. This meant tying down planes, locking down gear, and sealing all the hatches. As the storm raged on, the ship was tossed around by massive waves and powerful winds. Despite this, the crew stayed at their stations, working hard to keep the ship stable. They constantly monitored the ship's systems, like the Electromagnetic Aircraft Launch System, EMALS, and radar, to make sure everything kept working. The crew had to work in harsh conditions. They took long shifts in the wet and cold, dealing with the loud noise of the storm and the ship's movement. Their training really showed during these tough times, helping them perform their tasks efficiently. Leadership was key during the storm. Experienced officers guided the younger sailors, offering technical help and boosting their morale. This support was crucial in keeping everyone focused and calm. Mentally, the crew had to stay strong. They managed their fear well, knowing that staying calm was essential to avoid mistakes. Their professionalism helped them handle the stress and keep the ship safe. Once the storm passed, the crew quickly checked for damage. They found some, but managed to keep the ship operational. Repair teams got to work immediately, fixing issues to ensure the ship could continue its mission. Throughout the storm, the crew showed incredible bravery and dedication. They faced one of the toughest challenges at sea and handled it impressively. Their actions not only protected the ship but also demonstrated the resilience and skill of the U.S. Navy. This experience highlighted how well prepared the USS Gerald R. Ford and its crew are. They managed to get through a super typhoon with determination and skill, proving they can handle any challenge that comes their way. After the storm subsided, the crew of the USS Gerald R. Ford immediately began a comprehensive damage assessment. The first step was to inspect the ship's exterior for any structural damage. Despite the severe conditions, the carrier's design helped mitigate the worst impacts. However, they identified several areas needing urgent attention, such as minor hull breaches and damaged flight deck equipment. The electromagnetic aircraft launch system, EMALS, and radar arrays, which are critical for the carrier's operations, were checked thoroughly to ensure they were still functional. Inside the ship, the crew inspected compartments for water ingress and structural integrity. The advanced damage control systems on board played a vital role in containing any flooding. The crew worked in shifts to inspect every section of the ship, from the engine rooms to the living quarters. This thorough approach ensured that no issues were overlooked and any potential hazards were addressed promptly. The assessment revealed that while the ship had taken a beating, major catastrophes were avoided thanks to the crew's swift and effective actions during the storm. This initial evaluation allowed the damage control teams to prioritize their repair efforts efficiently. Once the damage assessment was complete, the repair teams sprang into action. They began by sealing any breaches in the hull to ensure the ship remained watertight. Next, they focused on repairing the flight deck and restoring the EMALS to full operational status. The advanced radar systems also received immediate attention to ensure the carrier's defensive and navigational capabilities were uncompromised. The repair process was methodical and well-coordinated. Each team had specific tasks, from welding and patching up the hull to fixing electrical systems and recalibrating radar equipment. The crew's training and preparedness were evident in how they handled these tasks. Their efficiency not only minimized downtime but also ensured that the ship could continue its mission without significant delays. In addition to structural repairs, the crew addressed any issues with the ship's internal systems. This included ensuring that all living quarters were habitable, all food storage areas were secure, and medical facilities were fully operational. The well-being of the crew was a top priority, and steps were taken to provide psychological support to those who had endured the stressful conditions of the storm. The ship's leadership played a crucial role in coordinating these efforts. They ensured that communication was clear and that all crew members were aware of their roles in the recovery process. This strong leadership helped maintain morale and focus, crucial for effective damage control and repairs. During the inspections following the super typhoon, the crew of the USS Gerald R. Ford made an intriguing discovery: an unknown shipwreck revealed by the storm's powerful waves. This finding quickly drew the attention of naval historians and researchers who are keen to uncover the shipwreck's origins and historical significance. Initial observations suggest that the wreck could be several centuries old, potentially offering new insights into maritime activities in the region. The shipwreck's location and condition have led experts to hypothesize about its possible identity. Some believe it could be a merchant vessel from the 18th century, while others suggest it might be a warship from an earlier period. The exact identity remains a mystery, and ongoing investigations aim to gather more evidence. Researchers are using underwater drones and advanced imaging technology to map the wreck site and recover artifacts without disturbing the site more than necessary. Efforts to explore and identify the shipwreck are underway. The use of remotely operated vehicles, ROVs, has allowed for detailed exploration of the wreck without direct human intervention, preserving the site's integrity. Early findings include pottery shards, metal fragments, and wooden beams, which are being analyzed to determine their origin and age. These artifacts could provide valuable clues about the ship's purpose, the era it belonged to, and the people who sailed on it. The discovery of the shipwreck has the potential to reshape our understanding of historical maritime routes and the types of ships that navigated these waters. It may also reveal previously unknown details about trade, naval warfare, or exploration during the period it dates back to. Such discoveries are rare and provide a unique opportunity to learn from the past, adding a tangible connection to history. The incident with the storm also emphasized the importance of preparedness and rigorous training within the Navy. The crew's ability to manage the immediate aftermath of the storm and conduct a thorough damage assessment while discovering and securing a shipwreck speaks to their comprehensive training and readiness. The Navy is now reviewing its existing protocols and developing new strategies to enhance safety and effectiveness in extreme weather conditions. This includes updating training programs to better prepare sailors for similar scenarios in the future. Technological improvements have also been highlighted by the storm's challenges. The performance of the USS Gerald R. Ford under extreme conditions has provided valuable data that will inform future designs and operational procedures. Engineers and designers will use this information to make the next generation of naval ships even more resilient and capable in adverse conditions. This continuous improvement cycle ensures that the Navy remains prepared for the unpredictable nature of maritime operations. The encounter between the USS Gerald R. Ford and the Super Typhoon is a powerful example of the U.S. Navy's strength and dedication. The crew's heroic efforts not only protected the ship, but also led to an intriguing historical discovery. This incident underscores the unpredictable nature of naval operations and the extraordinary measures taken to ensure mission success.